This is Scott Swinscoe. Alright, my first question is, what kind of music did you listen to when you were younger?
Younger?
Yeah. Like,
How young?
even going, okay, right, bit of a broad range, but from around really young, from like 5 to
back in the
all
day.
the way up to 13.
Well, when I used to listen to music as a kid, it was Elvis and Queen. That's what I can remember as a kid. I had the tapes, and when CDs first came out as well, I had the CDs. So yeah, it was Elvis and Queen. When I was, I don't know, 6 to 10 years old, something like that. It was Elvis, Queen, Robbie Williams. I think those were the main people I listened to, because I remember I had this little wooden guitar with elastic bands for strings, because me and my granddad made it. My mum had a mate came round, and I put my dressing gown on, stood at the top of the stairs, put Elvis on, and I was miming away to Elvis. So yeah, and then so that was like late primary school. That was when I lived up north. That was years ago.
Yeah.
And then when I got into secondary school, so yeah, about from year 7 to year 9, I'd say I was listening to anything like to try and fit in.
Yeah.
So I was listening to Eminem, I was listening to LL Cool J, I was listening to like Jay-Z and all that crap. Yeah. Just to try and fit in. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I used to listen to.
Well, the earlier stuff, like the whole Elvis and that kind of stuff, where did that come from?
It was my parents. Well, I say parents, it was my mum. My mum used to listen to a lot of Queen, a lot of Elvis when she was just chilling out. Yeah. So at the younger age, it was mostly influenced from my mum. So there's Meat Loaf and stuff as well. Yeah. I never saw my dad. But then when my dad started coming home, we had. I think that's where the Robbie Williams came from. So it was from my parents.
Yeah. What about like TV and all that kind of stuff?
I never really used to watch TV.
They're like Cartoon Network, Nick Jr.
No, I was an active kid, so I'd obviously wake up in the morning, have my Weetabix, go to school, and then I'd come home, and then I'd run about with my friends, playing football, stuff like that. Yeah. I think I only really used to watch TV at night with my nan when she used to babysit us. We used to watch it there, but that was like EastEnders and stuff like that. Yeah. But my mum and dad, when I used to go to sleep, they always used to put a film on for me. Yeah. So that was always, Disney films. So.
Wow. Like Disney films are like poppy kind of stuff. So you didn't listen to any like pop chart radio stations?
Not as a kid, no.
No. Don't remember like in the car?
I remember coming back from Toys R Us once, and I was eating some chocolate, and I can actually remember this really vividly. And I had a Woody toy because we'd just been to McDonald's. We come back from Toys R Us. I don't know, it must have been about 6 or 7, and my parents had the radio on, and it was we are family together, you and me. It was that song. Yeah. That's the only thing I can remember chart-wise.
Fair enough, right.
Well, mind you, Robbie Williams was charts.
Yeah, it was, like quite popular.
Yeah.
Like, no 90s stuff like Busted or Kylie or something like that.
No.
Jeez. No. Fair enough. Right, so you basically, your main influences were your parents.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So later on, even though you said you were just listening to stuff to fit in, do you think that kind of helped? Like, that kind of made you sway more to a certain type of music, or was it?
Well, no, because like I said, when I started secondary school, it was all like rap stuff, like, and then that I just gave up on that because I got in with a new bunch of friends, and then that's where all my rock stuff came in. So that was like year 9, year 10. That's when I started listening to like. I used to listen to like pop punk stuff. So like All Time Low and
Paramore.
Yeah, stuff like that. And then I had like
Aimee at 6.
the pop goes punk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't, because if you think about it, going from like rap to the pop punk, the rock stuff is a huge leap.
Yeah.
But that just changed with the people.
But I reckon that you went that route from, you listened to Elvis, which is classic rock and roll.
Yeah.
You listened to Queen, which is classic rock and roll. Like I was just speaking to Aimee Nash. She was going on about how she used to listen to, like, do all the Disney stuff, all the Motown stuff and all that lot, which is relevant to chart music today. And that's what she listens to.
Yeah.
I mean, she's an all-rounded person who doesn't really like listen to a lot of what you do.
Yeah.
But she still would happily listen to it.
Yeah.
Because she still had like a little bit of rock, but mostly Motown.
Yeah.
So you probably, like, that's kind of where I'm engaging, because it's kind of proving my point a little bit.
Yeah.
So do you think, like, the music that you listened to back then, like, kind of made you who you are today? Like, kind of.
I don't think so. I think the people that I met in secondary school, when I started listening to all the rock stuff, the heavy stuff, like when Bring Me first came out and stuff like that, and Attack Attack, I think that's what's helped me come to where I am. Because if I hadn't started off on the easy stuff, like 4 Year Strong, Paramore and all that, I wouldn't have been able to gradually get heavier, so, you know, like Fight Star and...
But you don't think that it was helped by the fact that...
Well, no, because rock and roll, which was Elvis, and Queen was just rock, is completely different.
It is, but it's still mostly guitar-based and bass.
Yeah, but then you see the stuff I listen to now, and it's like computer and instrument, and then there's...
But it's
more drum-based, there's more like... there's more focus on like computer effects, like sub drops and, you know, like techno beats and stuff like that.
But that's kind of the fact that it's moved on. If you think all the stuff you listen to now has evolved from rock and roll.
Yeah, I suppose.
So stop trying to disprove my point. Well, yeah, I think that'll do
Yeah.
nicely. Yeah, thank you very much.